All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
For the first time in my career, I have started a show about 5 minutes ago and talked for 5 minutes, and I realized the record button was not on. So you guys missed a lot of good stuff, and you're not gonna. It's in the void now. You guys aren't gonna get it. Just kidding. I'm gonna recap what I said. One round of golf is complete from TPC Twin Cities, and I'm kind of pleased with the wider range of scores. We saw a 62 and we saw, I'm scrolling down fast, a 62 and a 78. We don't see that every single week, that volatile of scores on a single golf course. And TPC Twin Cities delivered. There was a ton of opportunities if you were able to put the ball in play, if you were able to give yourself chances on the greens. And these pure TPC greens, you're able to get a little low on them. We saw Ben Coles, Emiliano Grillo, Jackson Coyvin, G-Dub all shoot rounds of 64 or better. And instead of going through each golfer stat by stat for these top four, I'll just kind of recap them all at once. These four golfers are kind of the epitome of what we see TPC Twin Cities reward. We see TPC Twin Cities each year reward all green profiles. You mean there's separate? Good one. All green profiles with a spike in X category. Like, for example, Ben Coles, number one in approach. Gary Woodland, top 3 in around the green. Emiliano Grillo, top 3 in accuracy. So we're seeing like not one specific stat be the end all be all, but being able to just do everything okay and spike in one specific category. I remember I talked about this on Monday. If you're able to lead a category, you're going to find yourself in the top 5. We've seen it the last 2 seasons where the leader off the tee, the leader on approach, the leader on around the green is somehow in the top 5, which is very weird in my opinion, but it's somehow working around TPC Twin Cities. So that's what we're going to look for. More all green profiles with the ability to maybe pop in one category. But I like I'll show you when we get to the players. I'll explain it more in detail what the players I'm looking for. So let's talk the weather for tomorrow before we do anything else. What do we got right here? Look at this ad I got up here. I should probably share my screen, right? Share screen, entire screen. Look at this. Look at this right here. What is this ad on windy.com? I need the classic forecast. All right. Here we are. So, looking at the weather for Friday, July 24, we have some PM winds and some AM winds as well, but it's almost double the windiness from the PM to the AM. I really, really do think there is going to be a world in which we see an AM PM split tomorrow. Just look at the way this weather is. There's going to be wind. It's going to be harder no matter what tomorrow, but there's going to be some dicey winds in the afternoon. Looking at this averages today, there was 0 split, 0.96 in the morning, 0.9 in the afternoon. I expect this to be a much more significant AM PM split for tomorrow's wave tomorrow. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Looking at the contest selection, we are going with the PGA Tour Showdown 5K up and down. We get $55 3 max. I love that because only 103 people in this contest. You have to beat 33 damn people, something like that. 1,500 up top, and then we're looking for probably a better number for that 10th place, but it's close enough. Actually, it would be 150. So I guess we're looking for 150 to 10th place, but it's close enough. 150 to 125 to 9th through 13th. And I just love the amount of overlay we are getting on a $55 3 max entry. Not everybody's going to enter 3 lineups. And if you want to put that, $165 in, you're going to have real overlay. And yeah, I promise you, you can beat 33 other people. You can beat 30 other people if you're entering those 3 max lineup. And you're going to do that with the site. If you go over to shippingnation.com, use code BOOTS, you can get everything. The projections, I believe, are up. The slate plan is up. The stone is up. This is all up currently. So you can go over to the site, code BOOTS, click right here, join the nation, get everything. If you just want the golf, you just go to single sport, PGA plus optimizer, code BOOTS gets you a free week. Or if you've never used code BOOTS before, it gets you 10% off. But if you want every single sport, why not? All access plus optimizer, code BOOTS, everything. Like I said, the projections, all of the showdown content, the Stones 2.0, and my slate plan is up on the site, code BOOTS. So what do we got about Ben Coles? You used the rest stop at Coles as a tribute? Hell yeah. Second in the DK. Second, profit is profit. Let's go. Shout out Vinny T. Let's go. All right. So let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the golfers. Let's get into who did what, how they did it, and find some golfers that we're going to be on for tomorrow. So looking at the live stats, as you can see, looking at, if I go to ranks, we could see 1 on approach gets to the top. And look at Griot is going to be 1 in accuracy, but it's not up here. And Gary Woodland ended up being 7th around the green, 3rd in putting. But it's rare. I think this is rare the way it's working out. So we're looking for all green with popability across the board. Love this profile right here. Off the tee, solid. Approach, solid. Around the green, solid. Putting, 0. That is Jesper Svensson. A perfect profile. Absolutely love that for tomorrow. I do kind of want to compare this to morning guys, because I'm going to be on morning guys for sure. So if I'm going to be on it, why not try to be on them? Why not try to look at it right now? So let's go to tee times and see if Svensson goes out in the morning. And that will kind of be like, is he a cross off or not? Jesper goes out 9:30 in the morning. I could get down with that. I absolutely love that from Jesper Svensson. Who else are we looking at? Right here. Nice profile. Marty Dow. Gaining strokes across the board, about minus 0.5 on approach. He's a 0 on approach tomorrow. He's doing everything else right. I don't mind that at all. Keita Nakajima. I'm not too scared of this minus 1.44 on the greens. It's only been 1 round. If it was 2 rounds of -3, I would be like, all right, he can't putt these greens. I expect him to potentially turn it around tomorrow. Keith Mitchell hit the ball so well today. Another amazing ball striking day. There's going to be 1 round where Keith Mitchell just goes absolutely nuclear, and I don't mind it for round 2. Is he going out in the morning? Sorry, that's Mitchell. Mitchell is going out in the afternoon, so I don't love it nearly as much. Also, guys, I'm not going to go 6:00 a.m. p.m., but I'm definitely leaning that. If I need to potentially like separate someone. I'm probably going to make my lineups 4-2, something like that, but it's not because it is going to be windy in the morning. It's going to be more difficult than it was today. So we're going to see some guys go out in the morning and just simply struggle because it's a little bit more difficult. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be going AM, PM for my leans. Let's find some more golfers that make sense for us. Tom Kim, like him tomorrow, did everything fine today, just didn't make any putts, and he still shot 3 under. Where did Tom Kim rank in putting through 1 round? Tom Kim, T26. I'm going to say like 78th. Putting, 90th. Okay. If he can get this putting to 20th, doing everything else like he did, Tom Kim should have a nice round tomorrow. Who else do we like? Harry Higgs, doing everything okay. He's putting solidly. If he can have a nice approach round, a nice around the green round, it'd probably be an around the green round. Harry Higgs can be a nice 6K slot for you. So let's look for a few more golfers with that profile. Like this a lot. Ball striking well. 0.6 around the green. On the green. Sorry, off the tee. 0.6 on approach. 0.45 around the green. Minus 0.6 on the greens. 1 decently tough putting round can turn in an instant. That is John Parry. Like that completely. Who's this profile? If this is generally a good driver, I could be opposed to it because 2.27 off the tee in 1 round could have been a water ball or something. That is Taylor Moore, not the greatest driver in the world, so I don't necessarily love that. But I do like this profile. About even across the board, a little bit flat on the greens. Why can't they turn it on around the greens in one round? That is Joel Damon. We were on him. He goes out in the morning as well. So I don't mind that at all. One more profile before we get to the one golfer that we are on down the board. Who can turn it around? Who can turn it around? So this is solid, honestly. Who is Muzzy Donahue? Like sometimes this, like we just see these guys. I'm like, who is this? It's rare for me to get to like not know a golfer, but who's Muzzy D? Muzzy D, T119 through. I gotta Google him now. I mean, your name is Muzzy Donahue from Hockey Goalie. Okay, is this like a meme? Let's do it. Hold on, I gotta just Google him now. Let's stalk Muzzy Donahue for a second. Why not? Right, Muzzy. Followed by this is what's his name? Frick, Matt McCarty's caddy. So did he go to Santa Clara? Yeah, he did go to Santa Clara. Okay. Muzzy D. All right, Muzz. Handsome lad. He's a lefty? A hockey? This is hilarious. Muzzy D, piano man. It's Muzzy D. I like the face at the top. Could we get in Muzzy D and the boys? Song of the day. That it could be the song of the day. Okay, this is crazy. I cannot leave you guys with Muzzy Donahue. I need to find one more profile that can make sense for tomorrow. It's bleak down here, guys. It really is bleak down here. I'll touch on Johnny Kiefer, though. Johnny Kiefer did everything not great, but the putter in the short game was his worst. Johnny Kiefer was so chalky this week that I expect him to have one solid round. And for his worst stats being short game, I can get behind it. I'll try him for one round. Like, he's going to go out with no fear tomorrow. I believe he's going to go out in the morning as well. And Kiefer, yeah, morning tomorrow. And the ball striking was minus 2.5, but all of the worst of it was the short game. So he's been hitting it well enough. I can throw this round out. He was so chalky, which means I think he's going to come back for one round. With that being said, the one golfer that we are on for tomorrow. Why you came here, who am I playing, for better or for worse, in showdown and matchups, this is the one golfer that I am on for tomorrow, and that is Davis Thompson. Davis Thompson, through one round of golf, he shot 3 under. He gained just over 3 strokes ball striking and lost a full stroke on the greens. We know how streaky Davis Thompson is on the greens, and he could surely figure it out for one round on the greens. And I liked what he did. He's a streaky golfer, but when he gets hot, he goes nuclear. So let's get behind Davis Thompson for a good round. Let's find some more all green profiles, and let's cash in round 2. As always, before we get out of here, the song of the day. It's not Muzzy Donahue and the boys. It is going to be "Let Me Sleep" by Paleface Swiss. Some Swiss excellence in neutral country. Check it out. Let me know what you think of Paleface. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's show will be earlier. Have to go into the day job, to the night job a little earlier. So bear with me. If you have any questions tomorrow, let me know. But tomorrow's show should be around like 3 p.m. Eastern time. It'll probably be recorded and released later. Then the slate plan will be up following that. But we'll always get the content to you when we can. And as always, let's ship it. See you guys tomorrow.